Knight Rider won't be seen tonight, so we can bring you a very special episode of The Gen X Files. Welcome to the Gen X Files. I'm Jim.
I'm Adam.
And today's show is another
For the Stepdads.
Oh, your patriotic old stepdads are getting ready for the 250th anniversary of this country.
Talk about June Doom. Hey.
Woohoo.
Oh, my God. All politics aside, it's been a fun month.
It has been a fun month. And, 200, it's really funny, just not politics, but just in general.
I mean, they are funny.
Those are funny, yes. But it is so dramatically different. 1976 versus now. Like, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know we talked about this before, but 1976, we were in a gas crisis. You had a hostage. Iran. Everything was kind of the same.
Absolutely. Nothing's happening now.
But we were all so jacked for this thing, man.
Yeah.
We were all of us, every club sandwich you had, the toothpicks had little flags in them. Yeah. Everybody was carrying around little flags.
Do you blame people for not being super patriotic this time?
No. And I know exactly what the difference is. The difference is, regardless of your politics or whatever, is somebody has co-opted America's birthday for themselves and ruined it.
They want to sow division. You're going to get division. Yes. It's going to happen.
Yes, which sucks because
we're all, the World Cup has been amazing. Have you seen any of the foreigners coming over and leaving notes and talking about how great America is?
Yeah, especially LA. The Iranian team left us a really sweet note.
The Scottish guys in Boston sticking cones on top of literally every single statue in Boston.
And they literally drank Boston dry of beer.
Yeah,
that is my favorite story of the year.
I'm ashamed of Boston for not doing it first.
Yeah, well, it shows them. And, ooh, do they have some chance.
But it's been great. All the stuff I've been seeing is people have been saying how warm Americans were and how they were welcoming. And they were, it's like we get wrapped up in the fact that there is a very small vocal minority that seems to try to speak for everybody.
Sure.
And then they don't. They just don't.
It's just a shame. It's just a real shame that I don't feel more super psyched about 250.
It sucks because I'm definitely not going to be here for 300. So I'm
going to be here.
The country might not be here.
No. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anywho's, July 4th is coming up real soon. And
literally tomorrow.
Are you doing anything?
No, not tomorrow. Sorry.
Not tomorrow? Are you crazy?
A week from tomorrow.
Yes.
I looked into doing to go into the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh.
And they were selling tickets for $17.76.
Nice.
Yeah, they're all sold out.
Okay. And now they're on Ticketmaster for $1,700.
There's still tickets available, but the cheapest tickets now are $100, and I'm not doing that to go watch the Beach Boys.
Ugh.
I would have gone for $17.76.
You couldn't pay me enough money to go see the Beach Boys.
But John Stamos is playing drums for them.
Well, then, okay, I'm in.
All right.
If the Stamos is there, God, if the only way that you could make the Beach Boys worse is to jam John Stamos in there.
It was one of those, I was like, we don't really have any other plans, so I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're going to do.
When I went, I often have talked about, especially during our sequels month. Mm-hmm. I talked about the best July 4th I ever had was in Boston. Going down to the Charles River, watching the Boston Pops was free.
Yeah.
It didn't cost you a dime. You brought your picnic lunch.
Yeah, you can do that. There's places around here that can do that. Like Marina Del Rey, what the hell is it? Yeah, it has some stuff. You can see it from Venice, fireworks and things. Yeah. It's just that to get anywhere down there, you have to get down there at 9 a.m.
Yeah, it's the hassle of everything, man. Yeah. It's the crowds. It's the bullshit. It's the expense. And I know I have old man this to death, but we are pricing a majority of people out of fun.
Yeah.
So what a great month. What an interesting month.
It's interesting in the fact that this is the first time I think where neither of us have seen any of the three movies that we covered.
True.
I don't think we've ever had a month like that.
I also think it's the first month, too, where neither of us will ever watch these movies again, ever.
No. In fact, I kind of wish I could go back in time and not ever watch The Wizard, ever.
Oh, my God. So crazy that the wizard is the worst of the bunch in a sea of Mac and Me's and
In the Garbage Pail Kids movie, you would immediately assume that the worst would be the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
Yes, but it wasn't. I
You
mean,
were
it was.
wrong.
Don't get us wrong. It was effing horrible.
Oh, they were all bad.
There was really very little redeeming. I mean, we did try to find something nice for all of them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
for the Garbage Pail Kids, Anthony Newley was really good. And like we said, if the Garbage Pail Kids weren't involved in the movie, it might have been okay.
Yeah, that's the nicest thing we can say is that the title characters shouldn't be in the movie.
Yes. And for Mac and Me, it was great that they cast a young actor that actually had spinal bifida and did not make it an issue. That is one of my favorite things. Is that
In fact, they treated him worse.
yes? It was like F you. Yeah.
It was sorry, but yes,
We're not coddling you, my friend.
one of your favorite things.
is when there's representation without pomp and circumstance, where it's not like, hey, look at us, we're putting a trans person in it, we're doing this.
Right.
It's just normal. There's no mention of it. It's just part of who that person is. Like I said, he could have been blonde, he could have been blue-eyed, but he just happens to be in a wheelchair, and that was great to me.
This harkens back to the Star Trek and with Nichelle Nichols, and how she was a black woman, but they never talked about the fact she was a black woman. She was just part of the crew, and it was great.
Exactly, and that is representation,
Yeah.
and that is moving forward. It's not moving forward when it's like a very special episode of
Yeah.
and then they make a huge deal of it. So
Yeah.
I'll give them
Although, granted, they did throw the kid off a cliff in this movie.
so great. It would have been awesome if he just died and that was the end of the movie right there. It would have been
God.
great if he fell off the cliff and landed on Mac,
Yeah, squished him.
squished him, and then
And then the whole rest of the movie is the dad murdering everyone on the planet.
yeah, would have been great.
Oh my God, I would have been such a better movie.
He pours some goo on some dolls and they turn into serial killers and he goes around and on the way to killing all these people, somehow he finds out he's really good at video games and he goes to a video game
And he
competition.
murders
and he
all
murders
of them.
everybody there.
All of them, please.
So-
Especially that host.
So that's perfect, man. We could do a reboot of all three movies in one movie, one gargantuan, awesome
how are
movie.
you shoehorning in the Garbage Pail Kids?
Because he
Oh,
pours the...
he came. Oh, okay.
I'm
okay,
using
sorry.
the good version of Garbage Pail Kids. It didn't happen, where some sort of ooze falls on
Right.
broken dolls and they become serial killers.
Right, they become evil. Yeah, okay, that's fair. All right, let's do it.
I'm telling you. Well, we just what's that? What's that film company that does all of the
Asylum?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Asylum, baby, written all over it.
Yeah, it really is. 40 years too late.
Please.
I'm sure they'll jump all over it.
They're into it. We'll ham-fist it around some sort of new movie.
Pretty sure if you present them a script that they can shoot in like 3 days, they'll do it.
We need to contact them and make a movie for them.
Yeah.
We need to do a joint.
They don't. I mean, they write the scripts so fast because they want to get the movie out before the movie they're ripping off gets out.
There's a documentary coming out, or maybe it already came out, about a guy who does. He's a writer or whatever, and he goes to Asylum and he pitches a project because he wanted to know what it was like.
Yeah.
And he makes a movie. And
Oh, wow.
It's like
Wow, okay. All right. I'm in.
Yeah, exactly. Because the process, he's like, all right, you got like a week to write the script. You got 3 weeks
All
to
right.
shoot it, and so it's like, it's fascinating because the guy, it is such a machine there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they are so good at what they do.
Yeah.
And they really are good at what they do. They don't make good movies at all.
No. I mean, they make crap, but but they figured out that business.
They're a factory, man.
Yeah.
And they seem like really fun dudes. And women. They seem like very fun people. And that 100% know what they're doing. There is no putting on airs.
No,
they
don't care.
They know exactly
they're
what
flat out
doing.
ripping off stuff. They don't care because they know that people will pay for it and watch it.
Yes.
Well, speaking of Asylum movies, we mentioned in the Garbage Pail Kids movie that it is one of only, I believe, 10 movies to get a 1 out of 100 on Metacritic.
Yes, and you promised everyone that you were going to discuss.
Promised, and I want to give. I got to fulfill my promises.
Well, we are like total stepdads in the way that we promise stuff during the show and then never deliver on the Stepdad show.
This will be the first time we actually come through.
Right, which makes us even worse stepdads
Yeah.
because it's that one time that's going to give the kids hope.
It was so exciting when he came in. He told us all about those movies.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks, rave flashbacks.
Number one, this is in chronological order. Number one is Hard Bodies, which was about three middle-aged guys who rent a beach house to hopefully score with young single women.
I saw that movie.
That's from Mark Griffiths, starring Grant Kramer, Teal Roberts, and Gary Wood.
Saw it in the theater.
Four people I've never heard of.
It was awful. And I think it was
we've
like...
talked about it before.
Yeah, but I think they don't just do a beach house. They find this like hot young blonde dude that helps them find the hard bodies. It's kind of pimps.
Yeah.
And it's just a...
Yeah.
Really...
a sexy young surfer named Scotty.
Scotty.
Teach them game.
And, it is bad.
The irony is on IMDb, it has a 5-star rating on IMDb out of 10. But I mean, like...
Out of 10 people?
4.7 thousand reviews are ratings, I should say. Five stars? I don't know. Probably because it has boobs in it, is my guess.
Yeah, well, it does, if I remember correctly. It was not good.
Number 2 is the Garbage Pail Kids movie, which also has a 2.7 out of 9,300 ratings on IMDb.
Nice.
Garbage Pail Kids, which definitely needs to be a 1 out of 100. Biodome. From 1996.
Saw that too.
The old Pauly Shore vehicle.
Pauly Shore and one of the lesser
Stephen
Baldwin.
Yes. And William Atherton.
The goofy Really?
Yeah.
Probably playing the bad guy.
Also 4.5 stars for 32,000 reviews. Some people are just dumb.
Some people it's all Pauly Shore just constantly going on and rating it because he has nothing better to do.
The Spring Forest in 2003. From Jorge Amir with Joe Sharon, Aaron Lee Price, and Eric Morris.
First one I haven't heard of.
2 lovers are killed during the Holocaust. Sounds like a winner.
Is this a comedy?
A father moves in with his daughter and believes to be one of their reincarnated lovers.
Ugh.
He then falls in love with her fiance, who he thinks is his past life lover. That sounds awful and convoluted. Yeah, 754 ratings, 2 stars.
Okay.
Yeah, so nobody else has seen it either. Chaos in 2005, directed by David DeFalco, starring Kevin Gage, Sage Stallone, and Kelly Casey Kwan.
Is it Chaos spelled with a K?
No.
Okay.
No. 2 teenage girls on a mission to find drugs at a rave get more than they bargained for. One is sexually assaulted, and they are both tortured in horrific ways. The attackers seek refuge in the parents of one of the victims' homes. That doesn't even make any sense.
No.
Yeah, sounds awful. 2,400 ratings, 3.2.
Okay.
The whole movie is a whole 74 minutes long. Just barely made being a feature.
Just enough horrible woman torture in there.
Sounds awful. It sounds like just somebody wanted to torture women.
Good Lord, can you imagine a double feature with that and the Holocaust one?
Yeah. Chaos and the Singing Forest. We're covering it next month.
Oh, my God, no!
10 Rules for Sleeping Around in 2013, which is directed by Leslie Grief, starring Tammin Surzak, Christopher Rodriguez Marquette, and Virginia Williams. A screwball sex comedy following the couples and their 10 rules to a happy, healthy, open relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. 3.6 stars out of 3,100 reviews. Oh, the Inappropriate Comedy. You remember that? Inappropriate Comedy?
No.
From 2013. Directed by Vince Offer. It starred Adrian Brody, Lindsay Lohan, Michelle Rodriguez. It was one of those movies where he shot it over like 10 years. When he could get an actor in, he would do like a sketch.
Right.
And they were in one sketch and that was it. But it's like couched around an app that pulls up sketches or something.
Is that the one that like a lot of really good people are in it, but it's just the worst movie ever?
No, this was the one that came after that.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of movie 43.
Yes!
Which was even worse.
Oh, yeah.
But this was literally, and I think it might be the same guy who did the same thing. So,
a guy who has absolutely no comedy chops.
Yeah. United Passions in 2014 also got 1 out of 100. 2.1 stars out of 4,600 ratings.
It was another sex romp?
It starred Gerard Depardieu and Sam Neill and Tim Roth. So it's got...
Good Lord. Not a lot to look at in that movie.
Follows the passing of the FIFA baton through 3 association presidents. And I'm not even going to say their names because I hate FIFA. So...
Oh, yeah. FIFA and the Vatican, the 2 most corrupt organizations in the world.
I remember when this came out because it was like people were like, really? It was literally just to like FIFA pat themselves on the back.
Yeah, I think FIFA even produced that.
I'm sure it did.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it did. And yeah, it was a FIFA stroke fest for all these horrible human beings.
Yeah. Not Cool in 2014, which was directed by Shane Dawson, starring Shane Dawson, Drew Monson, Jeremy Lee? I don't know who these people are. A group of modern-day Pittsburgh teenagers spends their Thanksgiving break experiencing a mixture of love, friendship, partying, and sex.
Ugh. Well, I mean, that sounds fun. I don't know why I that, but
3.5 stars on 6,100 ratings.
I had those weekends. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm because I missed
Well, maybe
them.
that's not cool, Jim.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
And then the last one, and surprisingly, no movie since 2018 has only gotten one, or maybe this list is old, but Death of a Nation from 2018, which actually has 4.1 stars out of 7,600 ratings. This was directed by Dinesh D'Souza.
Yeah. Well, yes. And the reason why it has 4 point whatever ratings is because it's Dinesh D'Souza.
It's a docudrama that draws parallels between the dramatic fracturing of the nation over Abraham Lincoln's presidency and the presidency of Donald Trump.
What?
But one on Metacritic. So there you go. There's the 10 movies.
Yeah, so there's 10 movies to stay away from.
We're covering the other 9 next year.
No!
June Doom 6. Do not watch any of these movies at all.
Don't watch any of those movies. Don't watch any of the movies that we covered.
No, that's terrible.
I think this is the first month that we're...
Yeah, I cannot recommend any of them.
I mean...
Maybe, for nostalgia's sake, the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
Look, if you've got that inclination to slow down when there's a car wreck or stop when somebody's about to jump off a building or something, maybe you want to check these movies out because of that morbid curiosity that you hold deep in your heart. But
if you're on an escalator behind an old lady and never felt like pushing her down, watch these movies.
Yes, these are the movies for you. Yeah, look, if you stumble across them on Pluto TV or something one afternoon and you're drunk and high or whatever, then
both.
Maybe check it out. But there's really not a lot of because I was hoping. I like bad movies. I like watching bad movies
same.
that are fun and stupid, and you can make fun of them. Because usually there's some little kind of plucky thing about them that you're like, okay, Like a good example is Student Bodies, which we covered.
Yeah.
One of the first spoof, it was the first spoof movie for horror movies, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Not a great movie, but man, did they try, and it was fun.
It was super fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because these idiots had no idea how to make a movie, but they did. And you root for them because you know that it's just a bunch of plucky idiots coming together to try to put something together and make people laugh.
They don't know what they're doing. They're just making a movie.
Exactly.
It's like, whatever.
Exactly. So that's fun.
Yeah.
These aren't fun because 2 of them are just corporate cash grabs.
Yeah.
And all 3 of them kind of are corporate cash grabs.
Oh, no, totally.
If you think about it.
I mean, yeah, they were definitely trying to pimp out the Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, I mean, not as much because it didn't actually have...
The cards?
Yes.
Yeah. It wasn't go buy the cards.
So they'd go have a 10-minute detour in a card shop and started going through all of the garbage. This is the best one.
This is how much the industry changed, or the world changed, between 84 and 87 and the Garbage Pail Kids movie and Mac and Me, is that they were like, we can't. It's like, let's have them be they'll suddenly make cards, and they'll make cards in the movie, and it'll be good for the garbage. And they're like, no, we can't do that. That's too much.
Yeah.
And then Mac and Me, it was like, no, they drink Coke. They drink Coke.
They drink Coke, and they need to be in McDonald's for at least 15 minutes of the movie. Dancing and singing.
The funny thing is that of the 3 movies, the only one I actually really, really hated was The Wizard.
Really?
It was the only one that made me angry.
Yeah, because it had a lot going for it. Because it
should have been better.
They should have known better.
It made me hate video games for a whole day.
It really did. It made me hate Fred Savage.
Poor Fred Savage. Well, we're going to talk about him more next month.
Yes, that's true, because we got next month is our Double Do Switcheroo, finally.
Yeah.
We're going to do movies that where parents and kids swap bodies. The quality's not going to be that much better next month.
No, but there's going to be good people to talk about.
Well, Freaky Friday, I hope, holds up, because I used to love that movie.
I don't think I've ever seen the original.
Oh, wow.
And I'm really excited. But working on the script for Freaky Friday, and I'm got to be honest, I'm really excited to watch it. I'm really curious.
Is the Haley Mills, who plays the mom?
Barbara Harris? Barbara Harris.
Barbara Harris plays the mom.
I think so.
Okay, I thought it was somebody different. Interesting.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Barbara Harris. John Astin's in it. Like, it's got a bunch of people that I'm super excited to see.
Yeah, it's a 70. It's 70s, like 72, 73.
76.
76.
Yeah, technically 77. It wasn't officially released nationally until January of 77.
Oh, baby. Oh, man, little Jodie Foster was such a big star back then.
Yeah.
Little tomboy.
She considers it to be her transition movie to going into doing adult roles. Yeah.
Nice. Well, because she plays an adult.
Yeah.
And she's so good at it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm super excited about it. It's going to be fun.
It'll be a fun month. It will. It's got to be better than this month.
It will definitely be better. I know. I really liked Vice Versa when I was growing up. It was one of those that was on TV all the time. And I've definitely seen Like Father, Like Son and 18 Again. But again, it'll have people to talk about. And
I just remember Judge Reinhold and Vice Versa just being like, come on, Dad.
He's going to be so annoying, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm excited about it.
I love it. It's tough, man. It is tough to do that, to cast that to where you have a kid who is adult enough to be able to pull off the adult.
Yeah.
And then an adult that is aware enough to what it's like to be a kid. Like Tom Hanks was so good at playing a kid in Big.
Yes.
Because he got the nuances and the little things about being a kid.
Brilliant, yeah.
If you don't have the right people pulling that off, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll see who pulls it off.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
If Kirk Cameron can...
Gee, I wonder. Do you think he does?
I don't know. Spoilers.
Yeah. So anyway, let's talk about good movies.
Yes. Well, anyway... Like we said, stay away from the three that we covered.
Yeah.
Just listen to the show.
If you hate yourself, watch the movies.
I will unequivocally say, without any sort of hubris, that those three shows are head and shoulders better entertainment than those three movies.
Yes, agreed.
That's the only time I'll ever say that.
listen to the episodes. Don't watch the movies.
They're much more entertaining.
Yeah.
But what movies have you been watching?
I watched The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Yeah, me too.
Which was super fun. It's on Peacock right now. It's one of those that came out a couple years ago. It's one of those I meant to see and it never happened.
You know what's crazy is you're not alone because it didn't do very well.
No, it didn't do very well at all.
It's kind of a weird niche movie.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I liked the movie. It was really good. It's about a secret group of I would say vagabonds, but kind of ungentlemanly warriors who help an operation in World War II.
It harkens back to the movies that you would sit down on Sunday afternoon and watch with your stepdad.
Yeah.
Movies like Dirty Dozen, Kelly's
Yeah.
Heroes.
Yeah.
These misfit army guys.
Misfits, that's the good word.
They get thrust into an impossible mission.
Yeah, which they're not supposed to be there, which is why they're using them because, and I thought it was interesting that Churchill put his entire prime ministership on the line to do this because he knew it was best for the country and the world.
This is before the United States joined the war, and this is when Germany was really flexing and...
They were winning.
Yes, they were winning, and England was very close to surrender.
Yeah,
very close.
There were definitely people in the government that were like, we can just give up, and then that way less people die.
Right.
And then it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Because the Americans aren't going to join in. They're not going to join in. And, so it is... much like those movies too, there's not a lot of character development. There's not a lot. It's if you want to shut your brain off, a lot of it is really similar to a video game.
It's like watching cutscenes in a video game. Like them walking around shooting people is the most ridiculous stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it's a little over the top.
Not even just barely raising up the guns, and they're accurate. They're so accurate all the time.
Yeah, and Alan Rickman with his... This is Rickman, right?
No, Richson.
Richson. God, I never get that MFer's name right. Alan Richson with his bow and arrow. He's like, swoosh, shoop, shoop.
It's funny is I actually liked him in this, but I think it was because it was just different enough from Reacher.
Yeah.
That I was like, all right.
He was having fun, but it was that scene of them rescuing their comrade was 100% a video game level.
Oh, yeah.
A stealth video game level.
Yeah, exactly.
I played that.
When the stealth goes away, you just shoot everybody.
Yes. And, it was a little bit much sometimes with, what's the lead guy?
Henry Cavill.
It's a little much with Henry Cavill sticking his tongue out while he's murdering people. And it was a little too gleefully violent at times, but that's kind of part of what made it fun. It's a total turn your brain off movie.
The funny thing is that the main cast, the guys on the boat, the ones that were doing the thrust of it, I thought that the lady and the guy the African guy she was with was way more interesting.
Because there's
that
a plot.
whole storyline. Yeah, and character development.
Yes.
But yeah, Isaac Gonzalez and Babs I'm not even going to say his name right. Olusomokin. Babs Olusomokin was the dude, the broker who was down there.
He's on one of the Star Trek shows.
Oh, is he? He was great.
Yeah, he's the doctor, I think, on Strange New Worlds.
Okay.
If I'm
Okay.
correct. Or
That's
no,
cool.
no. Yeah. Whichever one Spock is on. That's Strange New World, right?
Sure.
I think. Anyway,
I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet.
He's really good on the Star Trek show. I've seen her in a few things. She's
really good. Oh, she was in Baby Driver, Three Body Problem.
yes.
But yeah, it was a really good movie. It was fun. I was a little surprised at the end. It's another one of those things where it was like based on a true story. And when it came up, and Phoebe was like, "Oh, it's based on a true story," and I was like, "Was it?"
Yeah.
And then watching the movie, I was like, "Okay, they gave a lot of license." But at the end, it was like they talk about the guys and like what happened with them and the group and everything, and the fact that the Henry Cavill character was supposed to be the basis for James Bond, I was like, this movie did not prove that.
Well, you
At all.
know the real dude wasn't like that.
No, I know, but I mean, like, he does not seem spy-like at all.
No, he's a thug. They're all
was
just
like,
a bunch of
that's-
big thugs.
I believe that real person was the basis for Ian Fleming. You know that Ian Fleming used him as a basis for it, which is great. It just was not represented in this movie.
Not at all.
At all.
Not at all.
It was a surprise. I was like, no, that's interesting.
Yes,
okay.
well, not this version, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, look, if you like the Dirty Dozen, Kelly's Heroes, if you like those old World War II, I love those ancillary World War II movies where it's just some crazy mission that is a part of itself, and Hitler's not in it, and you just
and Hitler's not in it. Yeah,
you just go and they have to do something, and half of them die, and blip blap blip.
Yeah. It was fun. I mean, I highly recommend it. It was a fun turn your brain off for 2 hours.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And it was fun. Definitely. Yeah, check it out. It's on Peacock right now. And it was Guy Ritchie. I love Guy Ritchie. He surprises me. I look at his stuff. His stuff is usually better than not.
Sure. It's hit or miss, but
more
hit than miss.
Yeah. Yes, I also did watch Mike and Nick and Alice with Vince Vaughn and James Marsden and Isa Gonzalez, who I totally did not even realize was the same person
She's
from
great.
the other movie.
I really like James Marsden. I think he's a very unsung actor. He's so weirdly clandestinely famous.
Yeah.
Like he stars in the Sonic movies, and he starred in that. He was hilarious in that Jury Duty movie. That show.
The show. He was great.
He's really he's so good on Modern Family. The guy is. The problem with him is he's just too handsome.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's weird. He looks super weird in this movie. You didn't see this?
I did
you?
not.
Okay,
no.
It's a time travel movie. Vince Vaughn is a thug, and he's trying to. It was written pretty well. I enjoyed it. It was a good time travel movie. There were some absolutely bonkers action scenes in it.
Cool.
And James Marsden just plays the biggest moron. It's really funny.
He's good at that.
He does it so well. But it was good. I actually liked Vince Vaughn in this.
Really?
Like, he essentially plays two versions of himself through the whole movie.
Well, cool.
And I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it.
Well, good. All whatever aside, I've had a hard time with Vince Vaughn. I don't know why. He just hasn't really entertained me that much. In the last few years.
I mean, same. He's got a very, very narrow range.
But I'm rooting for him. I did like him on that Double Do Switcheroo, where he was the serial killer that goes into the girl's body and the girl goes in.
Oh, Freaky.
Yeah.
Which is technically was based off of Freaky Friday.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just hard for me sometimes to separate the person from the artist.
This was interesting because he was essentially the same guy from two different, like, before and after a major event.
Yeah.
So like the characters are very different.
Okay.
And it's interesting. Like, I was surprised.
All right, I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah. But it was good. It's written really well. I don't Ben David Grabinski. I don't know who the hell he is, but I was surprised, and it was fun.
Okay, cool. Fun. Well, speaking of time travel movies, I watched a movie that just released on, I think it was Hulu, right? Good luck, have fun, don't die.
It came out in the theater earlier this year or last year, maybe.
Okay, so this is another time travel movie, directed by Gore Verbinski, which I had no idea until his name popped up at the end. He's the one that did the Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And The Ring and a ton of stuff.
Okay. Good director. It stars Sam Rockwell, who I love.
Sam Rockwell's so amazing.
One of my absolute favorite actors of all time. It also has Juno Temple. It's got Zazie Beetz, who's in another movie I'm going to talk about. Michael Pena's in it. And Haley Lou Richardson, who I love. She was in one of the seasons of the White Lotus.
Okay.
But she has got this just energy about her that I really is infectious.
Okay.
She's one to watch for me. It was fun. It was a fun time travel movie that deals with artificial intelligence. And Sam Rockwell is this guy who keeps coming back to this diner and assembling a group of people to go fight this AI, to go stop this AI.
Yeah.
And so he's done it hundreds of times, and each combination, he gets close, but it never happens.
Okay.
And so he finally gets this combination, and he gets closer and closer and closer, and there's some twists and turns, and it's very interesting, and it's not a perfect movie, but I really dug it. And
Okay.
I think the charm and the performance by Sam Rockwell is the engine of this movie.
Right.
And everybody in it is really good. And the change about them as they realize that this guy's not crazy and maybe this is true, and how they go along with them, and the battle at the end. And the ending is awesome. I will give it props to, like, they closed out this movie beautifully.
Okay.
It's on Hulu. I think it came out earlier this year.
Yeah, I believe it came out originally February, right before Valentine's Day.
Oh,
yeah.
Everybody was going to see it for Valentine's.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth a watch.
Okay.
Great cast, a lot of fun. I think you'll dig it because you like the time travel.
I definitely want to see it. The trailers piqued my interest. I just didn't have time to see it in the theater.
And it changes, and everything, the perception and everything. It's cool the way it evolves, and the way it's just not relying on a gimmick or whatever of this.
And I am a big fan of Gordon Verbinski. I like his stuff.
Yeah.
I generally like his stuff.
Well, hopefully you'll like it. You'll let us know next month what you think.
Yeah. Faux show.
Any other movies?
I actually did go to the movie theater. I took the time to go see Backrooms.
Nice.
Backrooms, because I love the Backrooms concept, and the Kane Pixels shorts that he did was fascinating. Very experimental, very cool. I love the fact that the movie's made a ton of money, and that he's 20 and he made this feature film.
Really impressive.
It's really good. I have been watching so many videos about it and dissecting it that I really need to see it again, because it is not hold your hand, and it is a hard movie to understand.
And it's kept you interested weeks after you've seen it.
It's been like a month, and
really
I'm
impressive.
still I would like to see it again. I'm hoping it comes out on streaming at some point soon.
Oh, I'm sure it will. If you're interested and you don't know what we're talking about, you can go to YouTube, go to
Kane Pixels.
Kane Pixels,
Yeah.
his channel, and he's got a ton of shorts that he made that are really impressive about liminal space, which is kind of this new genre,
Yeah.
relatively new.
It's been around, but it's finally got labeled.
Sure, but there's a lot of video games that deal with this now. There's the Kane Pixel stuff, and it's about spaces that are off, like a mall or something, and it just doesn't look right. There's something going on there.
It's generally big places that usually would have a lot of people that don't.
Right.
And then it feels weird
Yes.
and uncomfortable, but it only feels weird and uncomfortable because there should be people there,
Right.
and there's not.
But then there's something going on and portals and things.
It's weird because, of course, because his YouTube stuff got really successful, there are hundreds and thousands of people that have made backroom stuff because it was all based off of one photo from, actually, funny enough, from a furniture store that was empty. But he did an amazing job with it. He didn't write the script. He had the story idea, but they had somebody else come in and write the script.
Smart move.
And it was good. Chiwetel Ejiofor was really good.
He's great.
Renate Rensiv playing the therapist was really good. It's one of those movies that you really have to sit down and think about and figure out what's going on.
Very cool.
I'm not surprised that most people that have seen it didn't like the third act.
Yeah.
Because there's not really any answers. but it's interesting and weird. And I'm really curious for you to see it.
Yeah,
and talk about it.
No,
yeah.
I was going to go with you to the movies, but I didn't feel well that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something that is definitely on my list because I really was so impressed by his shorts that
they're impressive. He has a bunch of. I'm excited about his future, like stuff that he's going to do. I mean, he's only 20, so like. I'm excited to see whatever he has coming up next.
It's great. Between he and Curry Barker with Obsession, there's a real renaissance of these young, hungry, talented filmmakers that are cutting their teeth in horror and getting success. And good for them, man. And both these guys started out on the internet.
Yeah.
I love to see young kids that do it on their own get the recognition that they deserve.
I did watch The Chair, which is the first kind of long form, not long form, it was like 25 minutes, but the first like horror short that he did. And it was super messed up.
Oh, really?
Like, oh my God, it was so good. I was like, I can't believe they did this on YouTube. But his co-creator is Cooper Tomlinson.
Cooper, yes.
Curry and Cooper.
Curry Keeper.
And the funny thing is that because it randomly started popping up on my YouTube, and so I subscribed to it. That's a Bad Idea was the name of their group, and it's like so funny because every single time they are literally just Curry Barker and Cooper Tomlinson. They never change their names. Yeah. It's just I'm Curry Barker and I live with a ghost, or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're really funny and they're done really well. I'm really excited to see Obsession. I don't know whenever it's going to come out, but The Chair was one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen.
Oh, I have to check that out.
Very excited. It's funny because it's in a very kind of liminal way where like, except it's with people, like they're just slightly off. And you're like, okay.
For The Chair?
This is weird. Yeah, but I feel like Obsession's going to be that way too.
Yeah,
he has a very distinctive style.
Yes. And he'll be taking over the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Good.
Franchise. He'll be doing something new, and from what I've heard him speak about, he's going to go back to the roots, to the 70s.
God damn, he's only 26.
I know.
God.
I know. But it's great. Look, I am all for young talent being recognized from their work.
Yeah.
And I think these kids worked really hard to get the recognition on. Look, trust us, we know it is not easy to get people to pay attention on social media, and for them to, especially like sketch comedy where everybody and their mother is doing that.
Yeah,
to be able to stand out above that, and then to use that as a springboard, not to make some goofy comedy, but to make some really serious horror. Yeah, that's awesome. I applaud him, and I applaud Kane Pixels as well.
Yeah. Any other movies?
Yeah, I got a couple. I watched They Will Kill You. It's a 2026 movie. People don't love this movie. Yeah. I thought it was fun. It's a fun horror movie where Zazie Beetz, again, from Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, in a much different role. Very, very different role. She plays this woman who gets a job as a maid at this hotel/residence.
Okay.
She finds out we find out that she is a sacrifice for this cult, but she ain't there to be sacrificed. She's there for revenge. Okay. So it's a very grindhousey, super violent, cut the head off, Tarantino spurts.
Yeah.
It's very much trying to be like a crazy grindhouse movie. It's stupid, but it's fun. It also has Tom Felton from Draco Malfoy.
Nice.
Heather Graham's in it. Patricia Arquette, who's always amazing.
Oh, she's so
is
good.
in it.
I'll have to check this out. What is it on?
It's on HBO Max. It was fun. Look, it gets like I think it's a 6 out of 10 on IMDb. But I thought it was like
it's got mixed reviews. Yeah. But okay.
But it was a dumb, fun, violent. I enjoyed myself. I like those kind of just get in, get out. Rosemary's Baby type of things.
Kind of like Sushi Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's just like, it's suddenly something you weren't expecting.
Right.
And it's,
But there's some cool twists and turns, and I'm a big fan. I really like Zazie Beetz. I think she's, hopefully I'm saying her name correctly.
Apparently, you were saying Zazie, right? You were saying it's Zazie Bates.
Bates?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which I was like, you got the hard part right.
Well, it's spelled.
I know.
Spelled B-E.
I know.
E. So
Doesn't
Zazie
matter.
Bates. My apologies.
Zazie Bates.
Zazie Bates.
It's German.
Sassy Bates.
Sassy Bates.
Das ist gut, Sassy.
Which makes sense. It's German. Yeah.
But
God, she's 35. She looks so much younger than that. Anyway.
yeah, but she was great in one of the Wolverine movies as the sure superhero was having good luck.
Oh, nice.
So I'm a big fan of hers, and anything Patricia Arquette is in.
She was on Atlanta. That's okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, if you like horror movies, if you like quirky, weird, kind of culty movies, then give it a shot.
All right.
I had a lot of fun watching it.
Check it out.
I recommend having a beverage or a edible or something.
Yeah.
With this one, a little hit of the weed. Just a couple of quickies. I watched a really great documentary on Netflix called Maternal Instinct. So effed up about this woman who faked a pregnancy, and the conclusion of this lie is so devastating and unbelievable that it left me really effed up after watching it.
All right.
Like it's a very powerful documentary about, I don't even know how to describe sociopathy. I don't know what was going on with this person, but it talks to her husband and people of the victim of the person that she ended up murdering, and it is really fascinating. I was talking to my sister, watched it. We were talking about it for a really long time because we were both like, that is so effed up. And it really affected us afterwards, thinking about it, because it's just, how could somebody do that? It's one of those, like, how can somebody do that?
Right.
And it just shows that you can't trust anybody.
Wow.
But if you're into documentaries, especially crime docs, I would highly recommend this one. It's really good.
Okay.
I also watched, as we'll get into with TV, I got into a bit of a Korean mode, I suppose.
Okay.
I watched a bunch of Korean TV, and then I watched this movie. And I've always been a fan of Korean cinema, going back to Old Boy and Chan Park-wook. My God. Chan Park-wook, I love his movies, and that kind of got me into the Korean cinema. And the Netflix kind of got me into Korean TV over the years because they do really good crime.
They do. They've partnered with Korea early on with their streaming stuff. Yeah.
And Korean, I don't know, man. There's something about Korean art in terms of movies and TV that is really fascinating. And they combine comedy and tragedy and drama and all sorts of different genres in a really unique, and somehow it works.
Yeah.
Somehow it works. But anyway, the movie that I watched was called The Gangster, the Cop, the Devil. And it's based on a true story about a serial killer working in South Korea. And this cop is investigating him, but nobody believes it's a serial killer. And then the serial killer's MO is he hits somebody from behind in his car, bumps them rear end.
Okay.
When they get out, he stab. Okay. Stabs to death. And so the serial killer bumps this gangster's car, the head of this crime family, stabby, but he didn't kill him. So the guy fights back, and he survives. So the cop and the gangster get together in this unlikely, tentative alliance to catch this guy, and it was really fun.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. I love me my serial killer stuff. I love me my enemies becoming friends. And there were some fun twists and turns. And a really enjoyable movie. I believe it's on Peacock. It's an older movie. I think it was 2018 or 19.
Yeah.
But I had never heard of it. So I really enjoyed that. I watched that. And the last movie was something that you also saw that was probably my favorite movie of the month, Hoppers. Pixar.
Yeah. Hoppers was really fun. Yeah.
It was such a different movie for Pixar.
Yeah, it was definitely very different.
And there was some dark moments, and it was so funny. I laughed out loud so many times.
Yeah.
And the lead actor, she's amazing. And Bobby Moynihan, who, he did a great job. Not to
Yeah,
say that he's
yeah.
bad or anything, but Bobby Moynihan, you know him from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, he's so good.
But
Yeah.
he is so sweet and so good in this movie. And it's a very unique and interesting take on wildlife. And I love the fact that that animals are just like talking and all of a sudden, shoom, they get eaten. And it's like, time to get eaten.
It's the rule. Rule of the jungle. Yeah, it's the rule.
And at first I'm like, oh my God, kids are going to freak. But
It was so good. It was so fun.
It works so well. And if you have Disney Plus, watch Hoppers. It was just so much fun. I love this movie.
It was a fun movie. It was written really, really
Yeah.
well.
Loved it.
Yeah, which was really awesome.
Absolutely loved it. But all these movies that I talked about, I would recommend. They were all really, in their own ways,
Yeah.
extremely entertaining.
What about TV? What have you been watching?
Well, I watched a lot of TV. Widow's Bay on Apple TV
Yeah.
just finished.
I just started watching that last night.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I hope they have a second.
Matthew Reese. It got renewed.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Matthew Reese plays the lead. And oh my God, you need to watch this. And then you need to watch the Netflix show that he's in with Claire Danes.
Claire Danes.
The Beast in Me.
Did you watch that?
I watched the first episode and a half. 2 episodes. It was fine. I didn't finish it, so if that tells you anything. But his character in The Beast in Me and his character in Widow's Bay are so diametrically different.
Matthew Reese is becoming one of my absolute favorite actors.
He is incredible in Widow's Bay. Just the first episode, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, his performance in that is astounding. Like I said, I think because I never watched The Americans, but I first discovered him in the remake, whatever you want to call it, of Perry Mason.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was such a great show, and a shame that they canceled
honestly, knowing now, I knew it was Matthew Reese,
Yeah.
but I didn't really know Matthew Reese. But knowing him now, like I'm 100% in on.
You'll love
Perry
it.
Mason. Like
You'll love it because he's so good in it. But yeah, man, Widow's Bay, he and Stephen Root and Cato Flynn.
Hold on. Yeah, it's Patricia. Yeah, the assistant. Yeah.
They're all so good, and
She's so fun. Just that opening where he was like, but the killer goes after people that are teenagers. You're in your 40s, and then she gets all mad and storms out. He's like, how is that worse?
Yes.
It's so great. It's just written so well.
so well. A great cast. Dale Dickey's in it, playing Rosemary. She's one of my favorite character actors. She usually plays old prostitutes.
She's so great.
But she's such a bitch in this. She's so
great.
She's that one coworker that is exasperating.
Yeah.
That everybody knows.
Yeah, it's like just you keep saying the wrong things all the time.
There's a lot of great twists and turns in it, and it's kind of what's so crazy about it is it started off as like a Parks and Rec comedy.
Yeah.
And there was no horror elements to it, and then they switched it up, and they kept some of that Parks and Rec
Yeah.
feel to it, but it's so. Oh my God! Once you get to the end,
it's so
dude,
good. I know. I'm just so far behind, it is. I mean, it's the first show in a long time that I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
like I am excited to see the next episode.
yes, yeah, it was really fun. It was one of those shows too that, oh man, I can't wait till the next week.
Yeah.
For it to
Well, that's why I'm glad that I waited to the end because now I get to watch it all tomorrow.
I know, jealous.
Yeah.
I also watched. Okay, so Netflix does all these. Harlan Coben, is that his name?
Yeah.
Harlan Coben. I've never watched any of these Harlan Coben miniseries. They all just seem like Hallmark versions of murder mysteries or whatever, and just like these thin. It just never appealed to me. But everybody was talking about I Will Find You, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot because Britt Lowerson is from Severance, and I love Severance, and I loved her in Severance. But oh my God, dude, this show is so convoluted and stupid. It's about this. It is so stupid. I watched the whole goddamn thing, by the way. I watched the whole goddamn thing because it is totally manufactured to keep you watching. It is totally. It is like a factory
And this was
version.
a show?
Yeah.
Oh,
a
okay.
miniseries.
Okay.
Like they're based on these Harlan Coben books, which I've never read his books.
Right.
So it's a show about Sam Worthington as David Burrows gets thrown in prison for bashing his son's face in with a baseball bat while he sleeps. Somehow he had night terrors and woke up and beat his son so badly that they couldn't recognize his face. Yeah. And then he's in jail. And so 5 years later, after spending all this time in jail, knowing that he's innocent, Britt Lauer as Rachel Mills, his sister-in-law, comes to the prison with a picture that her friend took. This is how convoluted this is. That her friend took at Six Flags, and in the background of the picture is a young boy that has the exact same birthmark on his cheek. Ooh, very convenient that his cheek birthmark. And now the game is on. Ooh, Sam Worthington is like, my son's alive. I got to get out of prison. So with the help of the warden, who he knows, and his buddy who's a cop, they get him out of prison, and he and Britt Lauer go on this journey to find the son with these twists and turns, but the twists and turns are so lazy, okay? So, like, Erin Richards plays his wife. I don't know what she is. She looks very familiar. I don't know what she... Clancy Brown's in it. He's awesome as always. Wasted. Chi McBride's in it, whom I love. He's great, but stupid. And so there's all these stupid twists and turns. Like Erin Richards has a new husband. The new husband of the ex-wife called in this fake bus accident the night that the kid was killed to get her into the hospital. So you're like, ooh, he's involved in this. And then they're like, I just called her in because I had a crush on her. And it's like, okay, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid MacGuffins. Your MacGuffins are garbage.
Yeah.
It's all dumb. The whole thing is ridiculous. It's a complete waste of the talent of Clancy Brown and Chi McBride. And the worst part about it is Britt Lauer's performance is so awful.
Yeah.
She looks like somebody has a gun to her child's head off camera and is forcing her to make this movie that she doesn't want to make. So she's like, I'm not going to emote at all.
Right.
I'm going to be completely one emotion through the entire thing, and it is horrible. And do not watch this effing movie because it was the worst piece of garbage that I've seen in the longest time.
Don't watch any Harlan Coben stuff.
I will never watch any Harlan Coben stuff.
They're all
again.
this.
Oh, they
all of them are this.
He's
got like 20 different miniseries.
I know, it's crazy.
And they're all this.
It's the Hallmark version of these types of movies. This is for people that just want to consume garbage. That don't care. Don't care if any. It's poor Sam Worthington. He picks up the slack for Britt Lauer by completely overacting and chewing the scenery, and then you got Milo Vermentiglia in it. Is that how you say his name?
No.
How do you say his name?
Milo Ventimiglia.
Milo Ventimiglia.
Milo Ventimiglia.
Milo Ventimiglia.
Oh my gosh.
Milo Ventimiglia.
You are never more old man than trying to say Milo Ventimiglia.
I just said it though, right? Milo Ventimiglia.
Milo Ventimiglia.
Milo Ventimiglia.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the most anybody's talked about Milo Ventimiglia in like the last 20 years.
I have not liked him since Heroes.
But he is just, it's just stupid. That's all I got to say. Stay away from that dumbass. I wasted so much time watching that stupid movie, series. So stay away from it.
Great.
Now, on the other side.
10 minutes to say don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
Okay.
It's just so ridiculous. Anyway, but then, like I said, I got on this South Korean kick, and I watched these 3 different shows, starting with Teach You a Lesson, which is a new show. And it was really interesting. It's really weird because there's 2 of these shows that deal with kids and juvenile delinquency. Yeah. And it seems like South Korea might have a juvenile delinquency problem, and they're trying to... Because the whole thing is, if you're under 16 and you commit a crime, nothing happens. You can murder somebody. And you're not going to go to jail. You're not going to be treated like an adult like here. You'll go to like a facility for a couple of years and then get released when you're 16 or whatever. So the Teach You a Lesson show is the education department creates this new arm that goes in and deals with issues to protect kids from bullying or expose parents that are cheating or teachers that are doing something. So it's going in to help the little guy. And it's not so much, Jim Belushi as the principal going and kicking ass. There's, some fights and stuff. But mostly it's just taking care of problems. And it's really good. All the episodes, a couple of them maybe have like 2 episodes that deal with one school, but they go to school, and they're dealing with opposition, that people want to stop them because they think that they're abusing kids or whatever. But it was a really interesting 10-part show, great cast, and like I said, mixing comedy and drama and all sorts of stuff, and really enjoyed it, really enjoyed the leads.
What's it on?
It's on, all these are on Netflix. Okay. So that was Teach You a Lesson, which is a 2026. It's brand new. I'm hoping they have a second season, because it's almost like Jack Reacher in high school, because the lead guy is kind of a badass.
Yeah.
And he brings in this woman that he was in the Army with who's really funny. She's super weird.
All right.
And then there's this kind of like by the book guy, and they form this team and they grow together and blah, blah, blah. And it's really fun. And I highly recommend it. Then I watched, because of that, this show called Wonder Fools. And it's kind of a take on superheroes. And it's a bit like Stranger Things in the way that this doctor was doing this testing on kids back in the day. One of the kids is being tortured, and his friend, who has power, like blows up the area or whatever, starts a fire. The kids escape. The doctor goes to jail, and now we're years later. These kids are coming back. The doctor gets paroled, meets up with some of these Wonder Kids, as they call them. And then there are these other people who like fell into this toxic shit, and they become kind of superheroes too. And they are trying to stop. It all takes place at the turn of the millennium, 1999 to 2000. And there's this cult that is preaching about Armageddon. And so it's basically these misfits trying to fight this doctor and these other Wonder Kids and stop this apocalypse kind of thing.
Okay.
And it's fun and it's quirky. There's a couple of characters that are really hard to like for about 80% of the show. And that's my only caveat, is there's a couple of characters that are going to drive you nuts.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. I mean, because it's like, it's a bit of like the Wizard of Oz with, here's the cowardly lion, but he gets some courage.
Right.
Everybody who gains these powers, like this girl gains this power to teleport, but you can only teleport when her heart's racing. And this one guy gets super strength, but he can only access his power when somebody insults him.
Okay.
Because he's got very low self-esteem. And then there's this other guy that gets like this sticky power, kind of like Spider-Man, on the walls, but he can only engage his power when he lies.
Okay.
So it has this fun thing, and they meet up with one of the original Wonder Kids who is helping them fight the other people. It's got some twists and turns. Again, good mix of comedy and action and good effects. And, it's a really fun, quick 10-episode dealie. Hopefully they have a second season too. I don't know. And then the last one of the Korean trio that I watched, which I haven't finished, I'm only a few episodes in, is Juvenile Justice, which is older. It takes place in about, I think it was shot 21 or 22. Has a lot of the same cast as Teach You a Lesson.
Okay.
But this one is about a juvenile judge who there's a murder case in her. There's this juvenile judge. She's a real hard ass. And she has this murder case of this 14-year-old boy who murdered and dismembered this like 8-year-old boy.
Okay.
And she finds out through some investigation that he had an accomplice and he didn't actually do it. There was somebody who was older than 14 that he's taken the rap for, because the 16-year-old, they can go to jail for 20 years.
Right.
But the 14 can't. So she and this other judge, they go investigating, and they're not really supposed to. So it's this really, again, dealing with whatever juvenile problems they're having in South Korea. But I'm really enjoying it so far. And it's been really fun to kind of immerse yourself in another country's media, just to kind of see how they do it. And I love like Swedish shows and Norwegian shows and British shows, and they do great crime stuff. But South Korea is becoming one of my favorite places to get some really cool media from.
Yeah, I've been a fan of South Korean cinema for a since college. I mean, so 30 years. But the shows I don't watch as much. I did watch a reality show of theirs. They was like trying to find the strongest person in Korea or something.
Okay.
But it was weird. It was super weird. But it was like at one, because the team thing. And then at one point they had to do different. I talked about it before. But like at one point they had to like pull a boat across sand or something.
Wow.
Like it was like I was just like, okay. But it was interesting. It was set up and it was interesting to see how they do reality shows.
Yeah. Well, it's the cultural nuances that are really interesting, and you can kind of get a sense of what a country is like through watching their TV,
especially
or their
the
movies.
TV, especially the TV. Yeah.
And I think I could live in South Korea. I could definitely. I'd be entertained. That's for sure.
Highly recommend Memories of Murder. It was one of the earliest that I watched, but after the Chan-wook Park stuff. But Memories of Murder, about the very first South Korean serial killer in the 80s.
Yes,
such a good movie.
Oh yeah, that is great. Movie. And then watch the Old Boy trilogy with Old Boy and Lady Vengeance and Mr. Vengeance.
No, it's Sympathy for something.
Yeah.
And then Lady Vengeance. I don't remember.
But anyway, look it up.
But also, the most beautiful movie I've ever seen, South Korean movie, Spring, Summer, Fall, Winter, and Spring. Definitely unlike anything else we've talked about in South Korea.
Nice.
But it's really good.
Well, that's it. Any TV for you?
No, beyond Widow's Bay, I mean, I've been watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay stuff because it's on, a lot of game shows and things. But American Ninja Warrior came back, which has been fun.
Oh, nice.
It's always good to watch people at the peak. It's so funny because now people's kids are competing. They're 17, 18, and they are 1,000 times better than everybody else. It's like literally they're doing these obstacles in sub 50 seconds, and I'm just like, how do you get through 7 upper body strength obstacles in 49 seconds?
Well, do you think it's that they can now train for the Ninja Warrior? Before it was just athletes coming on?
No. I mean, it's been on long enough. Yeah. It's gone for 20 seasons. So, I mean, which has been 17 years or 18 years. So it's been long enough that people, there's ninja gyms everywhere.
I'm a ninja gym.
Yeah.
It's my nickname.
But I think it's because the kids of the people that have been doing it for 15 years, literally just grew up with it. Yeah. And it's when you start doing it when you're 4, by the time you're 16, you're going to be really goddamn good at it.
That's true.
And it's impressive. They've had to change it because it used to be much like the original Ninja Warrior in Japan, where they had the last stage was the Mount Midoriyama, where you had to literally climb a rope up 120 feet.
Good Lord.
And only one person did it. Up until 3 or 4 years ago.
Is there a net or something below?
Yeah, they have a platform that follows you as you go up.
Oh, so
if
you don't
if
fall.
you fall, you only fall 5 feet.
Okay.
But it is hard. You have to do it in 35 or 40 seconds, and it's hard.
Yeah.
And even to the point where only a dozen people had tried it because the last stages would be so hard.
Right.
But then they had a kid come in who was 17. And he did it once, and then he did it again the next year. And they were like, guess what? We're not doing this anymore.
Nice.
So now it's a guaranteed money, which was cool because he won $2 million over 2 seasons. But they changed it now so that the finals are races.
Oh.
And someone's always guaranteed $250,000. But whereas before it was they would have holes where they essentially would have what they called last ninja standing. Yeah. Which would mean they got the furthest, before without actually finishing the course. But now it's okay, now there's a definite winner. And they just changed it this year to now where they're doing, instead of just 2-person races, they're doing 3-person races.
Oh.
So it's interesting. Anyway, I really enjoy it. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch people just be good at stuff.
Yes.
So it's okay, and they have good stories, and some of it is definitely NBC just being super schlocky, and it's all right, do we need to talk about the person who's oh, his father had cancer. Yes, we know. I mean, it's like, and it's sad, but it's like they just kind of milk it a little too much.
Yeah, the humanistic stories. They used to do that with the Olympics all the time.
Yeah. And they still do. I mean,
his parents were in a car accident and both perished 10 years ago. And
it's you have to have that, but it's like there's definitely some parts where it's like, all right, man. Like but it's interesting. It's just really fun. It's really interesting having watched over the last like 5-6 years the sport like evolve.
Yeah,
because it is like they're having to essentially now it's like if they had the old courses, like these kids would get through them in no time at all.
Nice.
It would be boring to watch.
Wow, it's like Ninja Warrior 2.0.
Yeah. I mean, and essentially what it is, and it's great. And I'm happy
generation.
I'm happy that they're evolving with it and stuff. So it's been fun. It's airing right now. They've aired a couple episodes.
What's it on?
NBC on Peacock. You can watch it on. It's Monday nights on NBC. You can watch it on Tuesdays on Peacock.
Nice.
Yeah.
The PlayStation store has had some really great sales and some really cool stuff. We're going to talk about a couple of indies that we picked up. There were games that were on sale for 19 cents.
Oh my God.
Or 59 cents.
And they're not bad.
No.
Like you would assume that they would be like, it's from $8 down to 99 cents.
Yes.
And it's like, well, this must be crap.
Yeah.
And they're actually not.
No. One of the games that we picked up, and it was not for 99 cents, it was for $6, was Nobody Wants to Die.
Yeah.
Which I played a little bit of it. It's this very neo-noir, Blade Runner, cyberpunky detective tale.
It's beautiful game.
Beautiful. The opening, you're sitting in your car watching at like this floaty drive-in.
It's your anti-grav car.
Yeah.
Like watching essentially a giant screen of an old noir movie.
Yes, and your car
it's raining and
looks like an old noir car.
Yeah,
and
it's so cool.
You got your flask and your gun and you have the newspaper and you can look at the different stuff.
It's definitely like a point and click game.
Yes.
It's not, and it's first person, which is cool, but it's essentially you trying to recreate. You have a thing attached to your arm that allows you to essentially go back in time and like see, like when you pick up clues, you're able to decide like how things happened and all this.
Investigating crime scenes.
Yes, investigating crime scenes. It's interesting. It's really interesting, and it's like a puzzle game. So I mean, like I've enjoyed it so far.
But the cool thing is you're sitting in traffic and it says, take a drink from your flask, and or not. And if you do take a drink from your flask, it's like story changed. And so the choices you make seem to have some sort of difference. So you can play your detective however you want to. It seems. I have not played a ton of it, so I don't know. But what I've played so far, I've really enjoyed.
It's been really good. I got through the first investigation scene, and it's interesting. I mean, I'm curious to play more of it. Yeah. And again, it's just a gorgeous game.
Beautiful.
So like I love the concept of the very noir world with all the technology and things.
It's on the shorter side, but if you're paying $6, it's less than a movie ticket.
Yeah.
And you're going to definitely get your entertainment.
And you can explore these scenes, these investigations like forever if you wanted to. I mean, like you could make it a 20-hour game if you wanted to.
Yeah, but it's very cool. Another one. Oh, sorry.
The other one that I picked up in that same time was Grease, and I talked about it before, but I finally finished it. Yeah. And I will say, this is the first video game in a long time I literally cried at the end.
Really?
Yeah. It was so moving and it was so gorgeous. I was laying there, just tears rolling down my face, like as the game ended. It was so great.
I started playing it. It is very beautiful. The music's great, and it's fun. It's funny because it's hard to kind of let go of, I need to find everything. I need to explore every corner. Because I started doing that. Like, oh, God, I got to get back to here. But that's just not how you play this game.
No.
You just let it go. And it's very intuitive, with like...
You'll question yourself. Am I going the right way? And you are.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. It is. I think we got it for like $1 or something.
It was cheap,
and
maybe $2.
Maybe $2. So it's going to go on sale for under $2.
Yeah.
And once you see that, pick it up.
It's such a beautiful game.
Very
it's like
beautiful.
A watercolor come to life.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous.
It's all hand drawn.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
So good. And the mechanics are really good. Like, it's really, really, really good game. I'm very impressed with it.
Yeah, one of those cool surprise indie pickups that I love. That's why I love independent games, because you're going to find something completely unique and touching. Apparently,
I couldn't believe it. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. The end was so powerful. It was
wow.
it was really good.
all right, I can't. Well, I got to get through it.
Yeah.
Another one we picked up that was under $2. I think this one was like under $1.
I think it was like 59 cents or something.
Was Slavic Punk Old Timer.
It's an isometric, top-down isometric, which is interesting because, like, I was not expecting it to have. I was expecting it to be more like a shooter.
Yeah.
But it's got a story.
Yeah.
And like, it's weird.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous and it's done really well.
Very cool. Another indie. I really like those top-down games. It reminded me a little bit of The Ascent, that game that we used to play.
Which is much more of a gauntlet style,
Yes.
like lots of enemies.
Yeah.
Which I keep wanting to go back to because it's such a pretty game.
They have another game coming out that looks amazing. The guys that made The Ascent, Neon Giant, called No Law, which is like this first-person cyberpunk game.
Okay.
That looks amazing. They did a tech demo of it recently, and it's this smaller city, but the detail within the city is insane. Like every nook and corner and cranny has something
Weird.
jammed into it. Check it out. You can on YouTube just type in No Law, and you'll see the tech demo, and you can see the
Ascent's such a great game.
amazing game.
Yeah.
And they do a really good job of making stuff. And there was another game, Juggler's Tale, which is
Oh yeah.
it's a side scroller, but it's interesting because you're tethered like a puppet to strings.
Yeah, which affects the gameplay.
It affects, and this one I think was 59 cents. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So we picked up all these games. I picked up like 6 or 7 games for under $6.
Yeah.
And all really intriguing indies, all good reviews. I recommend going. Don't just trust the reviews on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
Go and look online and check out the Metacritic just to double check, because some of this stuff, you got review people just hitting 5s in the company or whatever, and they're not really doing it. But yeah, those are bunch of indie games. Look for the sales. The best thing you can do is to go to the sale and do the parameters and set it to like $1.99 or less.
Yeah, the filters.
Yeah, the filters.
Yeah.
And you will find sometimes there's 40, sometimes stuff is like 98% off.
Yeah.
$50, $60 games for like $1 or 50 cents. And
you got to search.
Yeah.
You got to read reviews.
Yes.
But you'd be surprised. You'll find some stuff that'll be worth the 59 cents that you pay.
And you're also helping a small publisher who needs it a lot more than a big publisher.
Yeah.
A big publisher like we're about to talk about.
Yeah.
Because as of this week, as of today, as of yesterday, the pre-orders have gone live for Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah. They announced the pricing, which is $80 for the base game. I think that's the first time a games have been $79.99.
No, what's funny is Outer Worlds 2 was going to be an $89 game. Everybody freaked the F out, and they're like, just kidding.
Yeah.
So, because nobody's going to pay that for Outer Worlds. Not only the fact that it's $80, which, okay, I can, if any game's going to be $80, sure.
It'll most likely be worth it.
Yes.
I'm 99% sure it'll be worth the $80.
Past is prologue,
Yeah.
then it's going to change video games the way that every other Rockstar game did.
Right.
Be the game of a generation. And it does look amazing. But the two things that really bother me about this is the $100 version, there's actual gameplay that's locked behind that.
Yeah.
From what I understand. Because there's certain things that say this is, early access or whatever if you pay for it. But there's other things that are like only exclusive to the deluxe edition.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Which is really crazy. And the second thing, the worst part, is that there's no disc version.
Yeah, they are selling it in stores, in retail stores, and it'll be a box with a slip inside that has a download code.
Now, they're saying the reason is because it would take 5 or 6 discs to put this game on. And if that's the case, put it on 5 or 6 discs.
So then you're going to spend 8 weeks downloading it? I mean...
So what is it, 300 gigs?
Is it going to fit on my PS5?
Yeah. Are we going to have to delete every other thing on there to play it? And this goes to one of the worst aspects of the video game business right now, which is ownership versus licensing.
Yeah.
And the game companies really want to get rid of physical media.
Yeah.
Because A, it's cheaper. B, then they can control the license of the game, and they can yank it from you at any point.
It can make your game unplayable at any time.
Yes, which certain games have.
Yeah.
There's games that have been delisted, and certain games that have been yanked right out of your library, too. And look, I don't think that that's going to happen with GTA. But even so, Adam and I both are, and anybody who listens to the show knows this, we are huge proponents of owning physical media.
Yeah.
And I have bought every single Rockstar game on disc.
Yeah.
And that news really upset me. It just seems like Rockstar is being greedy because this is going to make more money than anything ever has made.
Yeah.
You know, the last thing that did that was GTA 5, which is the most profitable media property ever, you know. It made more money than any movie, any TV show, whatever.
Right.
And it continues to make money because of GTA Online. And the fact that and then we've been waiting for this goddamn game for 10 years.
Yeah.
And the fact that the slap in the face is like, well, we're going to charge you an extra $10, but we're really going to charge you an extra $40 because if you really want to get the full gameplay experience, you're going to have to get the $100 version. And we're going to give you a box, but we're not going to put anything in it because we don't want to, spend the extra money of printing discs.
Yeah, you would think they would have done that with like the new GTA Online, like doing like that. I can understand, but I mark my words right now that I'm gonna say to play GTA 6, GTA Online, you're gonna have to have a GTA Plus.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that they're going to go to the subscription. They're going to expand the subscription service that they have now. I don't mind GTA Plus because you can get everything in the game that you have with GTA Plus except for like a garage.
Yeah.
Or a couple of, outfits or something. But for the most part, it's not a pay to play.
Right.
It doesn't make it any easier to play the game. You just get extra money, but there's no other game where it's easier to grind and make money than GTA. And that's what I love about the game, is that if you want to buy the shark cards or if you want to be a GTA Plus member, great.
Yeah.
Look, I get it. $7 a month. I subscribe to Netflix. I subscribe to other stuff. If your thing is GTA Online and you want to pay that $7, more power to you. But I'm wholly against pay to play.
Yeah.
And they're going to shoot themselves in the foot, man. I guarantee you that they just cut their pre-orders by a third.
I decided I'm not pre-ordering it.
Really?
Yeah. No. I'm going to wait. If they never have a physical version, like if they actually come out and say we're never doing a disc, then I'll buy it and get it digitally. But like, they haven't said that, and I'm not going to pre-order it.
I haven't. I'm on the fence. I haven't decided yet. I will probably pre-order the deluxe version because I'm a sucker. But I also have, I've banked up a lot of gift cards or whatever.
The money's not an issue.
It's just sucks, man, because everybody's so excited about this, and the pre-order's coming, and everybody's excited, and then the day before the pre-order, you dump this garbage on us.
Yeah.
That's basically like, F you fans.
Yeah.
F you.
Well, F you, Rockstar.
And I like, there's a lot of people like you, man.
I can wait. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can wait.
We've waited 15 years.
I've already waited so long for this.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm a million other games to play. In fact, this encourages me now to pre-order Control Resonant. So I'm just going to buy that.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I haven't decided. I will probably pre-order it because I have desperately wanted to play this game for a long time.
Sure.
But I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I was 100% sure before, but I'm not.
And that I guarantee you that is exactly the attitude they have, is that they know that people are desperate to play this.
They have us over the barrel because everybody wants to play this game.
Yeah, the difference is they're just not going to play it.
Well, I get it, and more power to you, and that's a great sense of restraint, and I get it. And I think they're going to be, and I think that there's going to be a big chunk of people just like you. There'll
be enough of a backlash that it'll affect them.
Yeah, I think so. And it's not going to, by any, they're going to still get 100 million freaking pre-orders.
Yeah.
But it just is bad business, man. And it's just so indicative of everything that's going on today, where no matter how much you're looking forward to something, whatever, there seems to be some aspect that just shits on it.
Yeah.
And that just sucks, man.
Well, hey, man, there's still stuff out there that's not. Control Resonant's not doing that.
No. It looks great.
So, I mean, I'm whatever.
The Wolverine game's coming out soon, and that's going to be hopefully great. There's games out right now that I really want to get. The James Bond game looks amazing.
Looks super fun, yeah. Just waiting for that to go on sale.
Yeah, definitely. And Crimson Desert looks really fun, when that goes on sale.
I discovered a new subreddit today looking at the GTA 6 stuff called Patient Gamers.
Yeah.
It's literally, they don't talk about any game that has not been out for a year.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, because people will do reviews of stuff that is 2, 3, 4 years old.
Yeah.
And was it worth it to wait the time,
Yeah.
to not pay the extra thing and the extra money? And I was like, okay, that's kind of me.
Yes.
I kind of do that. I mean, there's still stuff that I'll order or get relatively new.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm like, I can wait. It's fine.
Well, it makes so much more sense to wait because at this point, and I don't think Rockstar's going to do this. Jesus Christ, they better not after all the delays. But so many games come out and they're not ready.
Yeah.
There's a 40 gigabyte day one patch, and
Yeah.
even that doesn't fix anything. So then you got to go through the fixes, and then there's the DLC, and then the DLC. So if you wait a year, 18 months, then you'll get the complete edition with all of the updates and all of the fixes, and you'll finally get something. It's like a really good example is Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
That game stopped me from doing pre-orders because it was the biggest disappointment ever.
Yeah.
If you would have waited 2 years, you would have got this amazing game.
Yeah. And some great DLC.
Some of the best DLC ever made, and at a decent price. And same thing with this is right. Like I didn't do Crimson Desert because they keep doing updates and updates and updates.
Yeah.
And in the next year, you'll get all of the stuff with all of the DLC, and the game will be working well, and you'll get it for $20-$30.
Well, this might be another reason why they're not doing the physical media, because they can literally mess with this until midnight on the day it comes out.
Yeah.
And because if you have to download it, they can work on it up until 20 minutes beforehand.
Yeah, that's true.
And that way technically there's no update files.
Right.
Because you're just downloading the whole game.
But they haven't given us, I guess, maybe they will when the pre-orders go live, but it's also, we don't know what the size of this thing is.
Yeah.
And
they're going to have to say when the pre-orders go live.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're recording just a little too early to know whether or not. Yeah.
Yes. This will all these questions will be answered tomorrow, and a lot of this is moot. But if you're like us, and look, man, I got so much entertainment. I still to this day play GTA. I just the other day I did a heist. Yesterday.
Yeah.
I jumped into GTA, got a free limo with the machine gun attached.
Yeah.
Did a couple of heists and got a bunch of extra money, and it was fun. It's like doing a real heist, man, because I just pop in randomly and find somebody to do it with. And it's really like...
And then they mess it up in the first 10 seconds.
It takes 5...
I walked in to watch, and I was like, what are you doing? He was like, oh, I'm doing a heist. And then I watched one of the other players walk right in front of a guard, and he goes, what are you doing here? And then it was just guns.
Yes, it was guns. And to the credit, we went through it, because a lot of times the host will just cut it off.
Yeah.
And it'll take 5 or 6 heists. I did... This yesterday's heist was the first one that I completed.
Oh,
and,
wow.
And I had a heist where we had all of the stuff, and the guy pulled the plug.
Weird.
Pulled the plug right when we were about to get to the thing, right?
Weird, yeah.
Or somebody, or you have some rando that just goes nuts and goes off script and just starts shooting everybody.
Yeah.
And then they pull the plug.
Mr. Blonde's it.
Yes, yes. So, and that's what's kind of fun to me, and I also never put on the microphone, and I don't talk or listen. So it's also difficult to do because there's some parts of the heist where you got to kind of coordinate. So it's always a adventure to try to do something with strangers.
Yeah.
And sometimes, man, I think we did one of the sneaky ones that was like butter. We were the perfect crew.
Nice.
We got through it so perfectly. And
that's the beauty of it. You find those people sometimes where it's just like, we all got one thing in mind, and it's finish this stupid heist.
Most of the time, you have some 9-year-old ADHD kid jumping around, shooting
blam, blam, blam.
It's just there to cause chaos. Just there to cause chaos and ruin your day. But that's what's fun about it, you know? And and the thing is, man, if you're right and GTA 6 goes paywall to a subscription service, I'm not doing it.
I know. My biggest concern with the $100 one is that all that stuff they're talking about locking, because it was like there's 5 stores that are locked behind the premium subscription or the premium product. Right. And I'm like, okay. But then somebody had said, oh no, you got to do like missions, or there's like collections you have to do to unlock certain things. And I was like, okay, like I can swallow that.
Sure.
You know, my main issue is that there's going to be stuff that people are going to pay money for that in 2 years, Rockstar's just going to go, oh yeah, we're just giving this away. Yeah. And it's just like, here you go. So you just paid an extra $20 for something that you got to play 2 years before everybody else. Or a year before everybody else. Or whatever. And it's like, well, okay. Yeah. I mean, so you're just bilking the people that are your biggest fans out of their money.
Well, that's the whole thing, man. It is just a slap in the face to the Rockstar fans. And the Rockstar fans are loyal. And the Rockstar fans are... You know, we bought GTA 5 3 different times, man.
I did.
It was on PS3, PS4, and PS5. And granted, it was like a $10 upgrade or whatever. You didn't have to pay full price every time. If you don't respect your customers, if you're just cash grabbing them, and like I said, I truly think that this game will be worth $80. I think it'll be worth $100, honestly. I think it's going to have a lot of replay value. I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be probably the greatest game of the generation, if past its prologue. Yeah. But they've really soured the excitement that we all felt by dropping this bullshit on us the day before we were all excited to do this. And so many of the different video game guys that I sometimes watch on YouTube, they're all pissed. Yeah. And it just seems like a needless and just kind of insulting bullshit to put on us right before, you know, because we were so excited. Finally, it's here. Yeah, yeah. After all the delays, finally we put our stake down. We know it's coming.
Well, you know, this is why we can't have nice things.
Apparently not.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think it's enough for today.
Yeah, that'll do it.
We'll be back next week with our first in our double do switcheroo with Freaky Friday. I'm very excited about this movie.
Yeah, with little tomboy Jodie Foster.
Wait to watch them water ski.
Jodie Foster's hair in the 70s is a crime.
Oh man, it'll be good. It'll be so much fun. It'll be, especially after Bugsy Malone, it'll be good to see her in something else at the same age, because that came out a few months after Freaky Friday.
Yeah, she was just a great little actor, and she's still a great old actor.
She's a great old actor now. Yeah.
Man, and just think about being in the business for 50-something years. I mean, because she started in the late 60s,
she was
right?
She was like
commercials.
She was like 9, or younger than that. Yeah,
so almost
she was
60
like 3
years.
or 4 when she started doing commercials.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Could you? There's no way you can be a normal human being if you're in that industry for 60 years.
Well, I mean, she is friends with Mel Gibson, so
unlikely.
So there's something wrong.
That's true. That's true. We'll figure out. We'll tell you what's wrong with her next
She's
month.
Wonderful. She's great.
Amazing. And still doing a great work.
Fantastic work.
Her turn on the latest
Oh my God, so good.
True Detective.
So good.
Unbelievable.
She's so good. All right. Well, we'll see you next week.
Hey, this is Greaser Greg again from the Garbage Patch Kids. Ho ho ho, this month was one piece of doggy doot.
Oh.
Because
is
Dead
it?
Again deals with
You mean
reincarnation.
Kenneth Branagh?
Who did I say?
Richard Branagh?
Richard Crenna?
I mean, maybe it's from Richard Branagh.
Maybe I was thinking of Richard Branson. Who knows? Is
Richard
that
Crenna? It's Kenneth Branagh. I think Kenneth Branagh did Dead Again. I don't know.
Yes, no,
I
no.
don't know.
Will Sasso.
Will Sasso.
Will Lasso.
Will Sasso. Yeah. Will Sasso just perked his ears up. What? Somebody
She's
talking
got
about me?
Juno Temple from Will Lasso.
Will Lasso. Ted Lasso.
Zazie
That's what
Beetz.
I'm
Ted
kidding.
Lasso. Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. Baywatch, already in progress.